Hello everybody, my name is Anthnwam. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich as the Ottoman Empire. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we've defeated all the major Kaiserreich members. All that is left is little old Yemen, and I don't think they're going to be too much of a problem here. So what do we want to research? Well, it is 39. Do we have any more researches available? We could get research. And you know what? I am going to go for research. It's going to take 248 days, but that's not so bad. We also have some free dockyards. We have one. You know what? One more submarine seems decent enough. So, we know that our next goal after this is to eventually join up with the Reichspakt when the Second Weltkrieg actually begins. And also, you know, push our way into these territories as well, because, you know, why not? They're free. Assuming that you're actually... You're not in any factions, but you could easily join up with the... Either the Reichspakt or the Russians. I'm really not too sure which way you'll actually swing things. Because you're not currently at war. You're demanding Alsace-Lorraine right now. Be done in 35 days. A tale of two. Throughout the long existence of the Ottoman Empire, only a few have proven to be as worthy a rival as the Austrian Empire. Time upon time again, war between the two grand empires has led to border shifts in the Balkans, with consequences still unwinding to this day. Nonetheless, times have changed, and what once might have been seen as impossible is now closer than ever before. Based around the idea propagated by the Constantin's Machiavellian Istutsu, the Hungarian Academy in Istanbul, and with timid approval from their Grand Vizier, ambassadors both from Vienna and Constantinople have been working around the clock to improve ties between the two empires in a time where Prussian domination and radical political changes are rocking the world as we know it. Even though initial response to the idea of camaraderie have been positive, many still question how far this relationship should go, with some suggesting a mere exchange of pleasantries, whilst others are pushing for something far more. The Balkans. The primary battlefield of old between us and them remains a divisive subject, and the lack of strong Austrian-Ottoman response in recent years to the significant political developments has greatly reduced both the influence and capacity to uphold the status quo. Although the shape and stability of the ideal Balkan theater remains different in Constantinople and Vienna, both want to ensure peace in the region with no local power capable of challenging themselves. What guys can you actually do? Because I see that you have more options here. I don't know when you actually change this tree. Iberia, Peaceful Revolution, I think it's just, do you actually do anything? Liberation of Europe, I guess this just allows you to attack more countries in the future. But then you'd have to actually win the Second Weltkrieg, and I don't think you'll actually be able to do that. Because we'll be getting involved, right? Also, you are actually not doing a fantastic job. You're actually moving up north, which I think is a massive mistake on your part. I do see that we have no manpower. Which some would probably say is a problem. And I would agree with that assessment. Where are you guys going? You'll be gone in 3 days. Honestly, we're going to do the same trick I've done before. Just let Yemen march their way up north. We did the same thing with the Syria campaign. Why not have it happen again? Could secure the Persian Gulf. Allows us to annex Muscat. Can't reorganize it around because we're not market liberal or social liberal. So I guess we will secure the Persian Gulf. Mostly because I don't think I want to make my own faction. I want to join up with the Reichspakt once they're actually at war with Russia. And I don't think we ever really want to join the Entente. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, we actually just joined our own faction. Never mind. We're actually part of the... Okay, so what is this actually then? The Alliance Convenience. As both parties showed an increased interest in the creation of the Ottoman-Austrian alliance, foreign offices in both Vienna and Constantinople were proud to announce the formation of the Sarajevo Accords, marking an end essentially to the conflict between the two empires and a massive leap towards the creation of more stable and peaceful Balkans. The move has been hailed as a stroke of diplomatic genius by observers around the globe. Nonetheless, to call it loved in the Balkans themselves would be a significant stretch, as a variety of governments both in the region have already openly condemned it as imperialist and a direct threat to the independence of the Balkan nations. Okay. I mean, I didn't see this coming. Who's the leader of this? I'm assuming it's the Austrians. Yeah, unfortunately, Austria's in charge of this faction. But I'm wondering if... Here's my thoughts. I'm wondering if... When Austria probably joins up with the Reichspakt during the Second Weltkrieg. Like, will we automatically join the Reichspakt? Because at this point, I'm assuming because we're in a faction, we're not allowed to do this. Okay, I mean, it's interesting for sure. Which actually means I kind of want to transport my units. Are you... No, you're actually a front line. Against Greece. I will join your war in a moment, Austria. Just not right now. Oh yeah, you guys actually, no, I still want you guys to stay down here. Because we'll probably annex Greece ourselves. Maybe we'll split up. I mean, you're going to have Romania. You probably have Serbia as well, but I'll definitely be the one that killed Greece. And of course, you guys still deal with the Italian situation, which right now seems pretty bad for you. But I don't think Greece is going to actually be too much of a problem. It would be nice to kill Bulgaria. They'll probably join up with the Reichspakt, but because we have cores in the territory that I would like to take for obvious reasons. And you're going to help us. In about 30 days, we'll be able to annex Muscat for free, which is quite nice. Like how many troops does Austria have? Right now, they have 38 divisions, but basically none of them are actually defending Austria proper, so they're having a difficult time with this right now. You know, units are now moving over here. I don't know how many Greek troops are actually on this front. I'm curious if... Like, is this just one province? I believe so. Okay, basically, I did not see this coming, honestly. The meaning of it, Calais. To celebrate the newly celebrated alliance between our two grand empires, both Karl I and Abdullah II met today in the Danubian island of Adakeles, tucked between Hungary, Romania, and Serbia. Probably not a great idea since they're at war right now. The island, inhabited solely by Turkish citizens, was overlooked after the Russo-Turkish War in the 19th century, and as such remained de jure territory of the Ottoman Empire until 1913, when it was occupied by the Austrian army during the First Balkan War. Nonetheless, the Sultan has never ratified this transgression, and to break bread over with their newfound friends, Karl I today decreed the return of the island to the Ottoman Empire, where it becomes a private possession of the Sultan, free from taxation and conscription. The event, the first official meeting between the two monarchs, has been turned into a massive publicity stunt with tens of thousands following a spectacle through the radio show set up explicitly for the occasion. A variety of gifts were exchanged as well to Sultan Abdullah II, donating one of his personal artwork depictions of the skyline Constantinople to the Kaiser, and a ornate revolver given to the Sultan in exchange. The ceremony was finally concluded with a 21-gun salute by the Austrian Honor Guard, where members of the Bosnian descent were chosen for their expeditionary service during the Weltkrieg. So what the hell? What do you give us? You're the Suez Canal. We can try rebuilding it. So far, I don't see those options in the list, but that's okay. Yeah, so now it's time for us to push our way through Greece, which really shouldn't be a big problem. Yemen, of course. I mean, they'll die eventually. Like, I think only Aden and Sana are actually needed for victory here. You know, if you want to go to war with Yemen, that's fine. But I don't see these decisions, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. Maybe they'll show up after the war is over. I don't know. Yeah, let's at least get our organization up. I think that's probably one of the reasons that we were having a little bit of a difficult time actually pushing our way in through there. Okay, you're calling everybody into the war. What do you do? Oh, this just allows it to reopen a little bit faster. Okay. Because I guess right now we basically have probably blown it up as a result of the Kaiserreich War. And you'll be dead soon. We still have no manpower, which, you know, isn't great. But I want to send you over towards here. I'll draw a front line just in case, because it's if Austria... I mean, I guess if Austria capitulates, are we a great power in this list? We're actually not. Honestly, I'm actually a little bit insulted that we're not considered a major power for this war. We don't have air superiority. You have 100... There's no way you have... Oh, no, you actually do have range, surprisingly enough. Let's see if we can challenge you in air power over Greece, which we should then have complete control over. And see if we can push our way towards Athens. So Austria, I think you have too many troops on this front. And not enough troops actually defending the areas that actually matter. Yeah, so you can come here, kill these 3 Yemen divisions. The Alsace ultimatum has already fired. Which, I guess already, we knew it was going to fire right away. But will Austria join the Weltkrieg right away? Because that's going to make us outwork them right away as well. I really don't know. We're still at 86 on this fight. Because we're technically navally invading, which, yeah, it's not great for us. We could force attack our way across, but again, with no manpower, that's just risky. And we're currently getting 0.04 political power per day. You join the International, but that doesn't really matter since you're about to die immediately. Yemen, how are you defending this as well as you are? Okay, yeah, so now we own Muscat. And I guess we'll just start integrating people into the country a little bit more. But I've noticed, like, this... Yeah, second Weltkrieg's fired. Like, this whole area, we didn't actually even get a decision to release it. It's just under our direct control, which I think is fine for us. Where's my navy? Come over here and provide some naval support. It should modify our damage at least a little bit. You've joined the Reichspakt. I don't think that matters so much. So it's 1939. We could go for some of these upgrades. Could go for a basic tank as well. Are we building tanks? Yes. So if we're building tanks, we should probably upgrade those to be a little bit better. The Reichspakt, of course, is not at war with the Belgrade Pact, so it doesn't really do too much for us. Denmark is liberal, so they probably will not abandon... Yeah, Norway's dead. Are we getting our bombard? We are. How much does that actually affect you? The negative 6% modifier. We still have more than enough oil. Once we actually land in... I guess we could try to navally invade as well. Like, just navally invade, let's say, Thessalonica, and hope for the best. Or we land. Those are basically our options, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm concerned, really. Do I not have naval invasion tech? I don't! Okay, fantastic. We need to get that ASAP. Russian expansion in the Caucasus. Russian expansion in the Caucasus. As the situation in Levant remains fragile, our northern flank has started to come under severe threat. The Russian Bear, fueled by revanchism towards the former territories of Eastern Europe and the Caucasus, have opened its final offense, trying to break open the Ostwall. Our German alignment, a tool from the previous war, is now more of a threat to our survival than a means of defense, and with our nation incapable of fighting on all fronts at once, a diplomatic solution must be found. I don't think it does. I keep hitting my microphone, I apologize for that. But you will not deal with the Russian Bear. Absolutely not. If anything, us joining the Reichspakt might benefit us, as Bulgaria will then be able to open up another front line here. But of course, we are worried about this front line in Persia. Azerbaijan, Georgia. Okay, now you're trying to crush the German hegemon. They've changed this focus tree again. How many times can you possibly change Russia's focus tree? Yeah, you're going to declare war on Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Germany. What does that mean for us? The great question. So we're now at 90%. Are you still force attacking your way through? I believe so. Yeah, I guess we can push our way this way. These troops in Yemen aren't doing too much. I think at least, but how many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 provinces on Russia there. Let's send 6 divisions over to Russia, just for some extra defense. You, I do need your 2 divisions. Send them into Green Army, particularly this tree right there, to help defend against Russia, because Russia is a threat. You know, there's no doubt about that. That they are. Who's attacking me right now? The Greek Navy's here. Oh, they're fighting the Austrian Navy, actually. I don't think I'm actually helping out Austria at all, even though I probably could, if I wanted to. Could send in reinforcements. Thing is, we're taking a 99% penalty for this. 99%. Which is just, I would say, garbage. Like, that's horrible. So now that you're at war with each other, you're not at war with the Russians quite yet. I mean, the Sarajevo Accords, which again, I thought I would maybe have like some decision here to do something with, but apparently not. Like, I'm sure this battle's costing us a lot of men. One of you is almost broken, but then we still gotta deal with like another army after that immediately. And short armament is still enemy air superiority is 13%. So I mean we're getting like about a negative 20% modifier for them. Your organization is starting to drop pretty quickly. You should be out of the fight any moment now. Okay, we just put more troops in. I do see they're trying to send reinforcements as well. One of them is a fully equipped Marine division, which I do not appreciate at all. I mean, you attacking us is not going to work for obvious reasons that I don't think I need to get into. When's our next research available? 19 days. Okay. Then we're going to immediately counterattack again. The Marines should break almost immediately. What we want is to press this shiny button to force attack our way onto the island. We've lost 80,000 men. How much has been against Greece? 12,000 already? Okay, not a major surprise. Yemen, how do you have this many troops? That's my question. It's a very simple question. How do you have this many men? Okay, we're getting points. I mean, we're getting 0.4 per day is actually quite a bit. You join the Internationale. Will you actually invade Legionnaire Italy? That actually would benefit us. And we're at 49. Honestly, Serbia's capitulating. Okay, Serbia actually capitulating is great for us, because it means that now you're going to have a front line with Greece. You've joined the Reichspakt. And we're not surprised by that. Will you send your troops away to deal with the northern situation? Because now that Austria is going to be pushing your northern front, Greece, I would be a little bit more worried. Yeah, you're going to take 1 unit away. I would have liked more, but, you can't. Beggars can't be choosers, right? We can't try to demand that. I do think the war against Yemen still going longer than I would like. Also, thank you for attacking me. That actually helps me out substantially, because now I can... Oh, you're actually going to attack with both my armies? Oh, you're an absolute fool. This is how you... Greece, this is how you lose. Just letting you know that right now. Because Greece has troops on the northern front. You currently have 7 to 25 divisions. Still don't like this area over here, because I think if Austria collapses, I think that actually will capitulate us immediately as well. Okay, let's actually get our force attack here, just because it'll help us out. Send out back your extra division. Are you coming here to help, or are you going north? I think you're going north. And if you're going north, oh mamma mia, we're looking nice. Why would I, what? Okay, anyway. Okay, so we've taken Sana. So Yemen is currently at 23%. You declare war on the Dutch East Indies. That does not affect us, at least not right now. Yeah, no, we want naval invasion. Right, so it's be done in 80 days. Pretty cheap for technology, to be honest. Can you please just break? I understand that we're taking massive, massive penalties for navally invading, basically, across the strait. But I mean, like, what else do you want me to do? There's not much else I can do. Yeah, Green Army. Honestly, all of Green Army, I'm just going to send them up north. Yemen taking control of any part of, like, Oman doesn't mean shit. You do 200 defense. I see you're trying to send more units up. I think we've lost our force attack modifier. I mean, it's only at 70% penalty right now, which is definitely better than the negative 99 that we were dealing with mere moments ago. I guess actually Romania is technically capitulated right now. So that's nice. I mean, I can't stop these units from doing too much, unfortunately. You're gonna be attacking Germany any moment now. I don't know what's happening. Something was happening, but I don't know what it was. Okay, we're at 98. Your organization's right now at 8.7. Please stop. This is the war that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. We also, like, we don't need to send troops over here to Austria anymore. I think they're starting to actually make a little bit of a comeback. But I think that for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. Now, Joey, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.